wrong with the baby. It's more than a cold. It's obviously respiratory, and I think it's serious.
Yeah, I was with him a lot last night. He was very restless and he was fighting for breath.
That's what the nurses told me. When I examined him again just now, the breathing was definitely labor, but there wasn't much accumulation of fluid in the lungs.
Last night's x-rays weren't much help, but take a look at him anyway, Arthur. Come in.
Seneca?
Hi.
Good morning. Hi. I went by to see my cousin. They said he wasn't feeling so good.
Yeah, he's been having trouble breathing since 8 o'clock last night. Why, we don't know.
Are those his pictures?
Yeah.
Hey, you okay?
What do you mean, am I okay? I'm hungover.
That's what I thought it might be.
Looks like something up there.
Yeah, it could be anything.
Pneumonia beginnings, hyaline membrane disease, any of a dozen different infections.
It's not good enough. We need a diagnosis fast. It's already been hours. My little boy doesn't have much in the way of reserves.
There must be something that we're missing.
You've told Jill?
Yeah. She's very worried.
Oh, hi.
Is it a bad time?
No, I was just thinking that it might be Seneca. This is lovely. How are you?
Fine. Yeah, a little surprised seeing you up and around.
They tell me I'm well enough to go home.
Well, isn't that good news?
Not as good as if the babe was ready to go home with you, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me, dear, how is he doing? We tried to get a peek at him through the nursery window, but they had the shades drawn.
Well, the last I heard, he wasn't doing very well at all.
This week, Aaron Torpy returns.
We're gonna be seeing a lot of each other.
And
Look, I didn't kill my brother.
just as Todd tries to put his life back together,
He thinks that I killed the only father that he's ever known.
I believe he's dead.
an unexpected witness steps forward. Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Join us for The Chew, a new talk show that's made fresh every day.
Wait till you try this.
With expert advice.
My favorite prosciutto comes from Iowa, but fortunately, they deliver.
Dish towels that make the perfect napkins for messy backyard barbecues.
The hottest trends.
Pulled chicken tacos from the Korean barbecue truck. Delicious.
And useful tips.
Smaller shrimp are less expensive and just as tasty in my yummy gumbo.
Join The Chew for a bite. Weekdays, coming Monday, September 26th, only on ABC.
Bare Minerals is the original. Millions of women worldwide love Bare Minerals because it changes more than your skin.
Bare Minerals will change your life.
This is smooth, it's nice, and it covers. I like that.
Bare Minerals is the only foundation I would ever use. Ever.
100% pure Bare Minerals is not like any other makeup. It looks like beautiful bare skin while it covers whatever you want it to. No matter what your skin type or condition, Bare Minerals is for you. Best of all, now is a great time to start going bare because right now you can get everything you need for flawless coverage. And a new favorite, Click Lock Go, gives you a spill-proof way to take Bare Minerals foundation with you anywhere. We also have an exclusive bonus collection worth $57.95, free. And it's all yours for more than 75% off retail. Our introductory Get Started kit includes Bare Minerals foundation for flawless coverage. We promise a perfect shade match or your money back. You'll also receive warmth for a healthy glow, Mineral Veil, the ultimate finishing touch, and Bare Minerals Professional Flawless Application Brush. Call right now and you'll also receive 3 fabulous full-size and totally free gifts, including Bare Minerals Flawless Definition Mascara. Purchased separately, you'd spend over $120. So our original Get Started kit was a great deal at 2 payments of $29.99. But if you call right now, this entire 7-piece set is yours for just one payment of $29.99. That's right. Order direct and receive everything you see here for only one payment of $29.99. That's over 75% off the retail price, a savings of over $90.
It's not expensive. It lasts for such a long time.
Bare Minerals is my miracle.
With our 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose.
To save over 75%, call 1-800-235-3320. ESCO, you can receive this handy compact. Call 1-800-235-3320 now.
So right now, I'm just waiting around for some word, hoping it's nothing serious. But I'll tell you, the more time goes by, the more frightened I am for Edmund.
Edmund? You named him after your father?
Yeah, it was Seneca's idea.
Well, back when I thought the baby was Frank's, I wondered if you were going to call him after Ed. Assuming it was going to be a boy, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's a wonderful name, and your father would be very proud indeed. So, the baby will be Edmund
Strong.
Strong?
Yes, after an Indian ancestor of Seneca's. He says the man was an Allegheny Seneca chief.
Edmund Strong Bullock. Huh?
No, Johnny. Edmund Strong Coleridge.
Well, they're fine names, and I pray that little Edmund will carry them through a long and happy lifetime.
Thank you, Maeve. Johnny, I know that he's not your grandson, but I hope you'll be close to him. Sort of a stand-in for my father and Seneca's.
I'll try and love him as though he were a Ryan.
You know, he may wind up being very close to the Ryan family. Look, I know that there are some big ifs involved. First of all, if the baby survives. And then, of course, if Frank and I can work something out. I don't even know what he's told you yet, if anything.
Well, he said that you talked.
Yeah, and I really expect that we will again. Maeve, you still can't accept his remarrying.
Well, darling, I just don't think this is a matter that we should all be discussing.
But if you've discussed it already with Frank.
Oh, sweetheart, come on. You got enough on your mind as it is.
You know, he was supposed to come see me last night, and he never showed up. Do you know anything about that? Maeve?
Well, I believe that Seneca and he had a little private talk after you did, and Seneca said a few things to Frank that he took to heart.
You mean he stayed away because of Seneca?
No, sweetheart, he did come, as he promised. When he saw you and Seneca looking into the nursery. And he felt, well, it looked to him the way it looks to me, like you and Seneca and Edmund are already a family.
But we're not permanently. Johnny, right now, the baby is tiny and sick, and we both love him so much, but we're not in love with each other. I mean, I am not in love with Seneca, and Frank is the only person that I want in my life.
Sweetheart, look, come on now. We came here to cheer you up, not to get you all upset. Now, whatever happens between you and Frank, it's none of our business, really.
Well, then at least tell me that you haven't made up your mind that I should marry Seneca.
No, of course we haven't.
Darling, I think that Seneca would make you a fine husband, but I mean, it's not up to the two of us to choose the man for you. I tell you, if you take my advice right now, you'd focus on your son and nobody else. You'd just spend all your energies making that young man well again.
These aren't going to be any help. We need a whole new set of x-rays immediately. I have a hunch it's bad.
If it's what I suspect, it's very bad. Come on, let's go.
I have my two witnesses. I have three witnesses. I have three different people who remember three different times when I said I'd never have children. Only two of them won't talk. Is that my fault? Now, Father, can't you explain to the tribunal that I'm stuck with a couple of uncooperative witnesses? I mean, can't you ask him?
Jack, I'm a neutral party in his proceedings. All I can do is make sure that the annulment goes along according to church law. Step by step. No omissions, no exceptions.
How about this? Jumbo Marino testifies voluntarily. I give the tribunal the names of my other 2 witnesses, and they subpoena whichever one they want.
No subpoenas.
What am I supposed to do? Force Sister Mary Jo? Threaten Johnny Ryan?
A nun? And your father-in-law?
Yeah, well, they know that their marriage is no good. They won't testify because they're afraid to cross Marion. Okay, sure. I should get a witness who's not involved with my wife. But I made the mistake of introducing her to all my friends and hanging around her family. I practically don't know anybody that doesn't know her, too. Mary has a way of getting to people.
Excuse me. Yes. All right, just a moment. Mary's here. She's here with a written statement.
Yeah, well, you got mine first.
Would you prefer not seeing her?
I'll have her come in. I don't mind in the least.
All right, have her come in. And tell her that Mr. Finelli's here, too. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Father. Hi. Don't get up.
Hi.
Well, this is one way of spending some time together, Father, here's everything you ever wanted to know about the Ryan-Finelli marriage.
He's already got the facts. My statement in the envelope there.
Ah, so that's why you're here. See, Father, Jack and I even time things the same.
Well, I'm glad to have both of your statements. It's the best way to get a clear picture of things.
But you should know that Jack's a brilliant fiction writer. I'm sure there's a fascinating story in there, but of course you mustn't believe a word of it.
Just a minute, please. Listen, I'd like to have you hold all of my calls. What? I see. All right. I'd like to take advantage of this opportunity to talk to both of you, but I need a few minutes to take care of something that's come up. It's very important. Do you mind?
Oh, go ahead. I can wait.
It won't take long.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. I promise not to get violent.
I thought maybe you'd come to tell him you don't have 2 witnesses.
Nope. Just handing in my homework.
Did you keep a carbon?
None of your business. And just leave it there.
I'm curious. You can read mine.
Well, I don't have to. I already know what's in there.
Oh, it's not exactly a Valentine, darling. You might be surprised. I think it just might destroy your whole case. There was no real closeness between us?
Told you it was none of your business.
Your most private thoughts were never shared with me? Stronger than any pleasure we ever had was your constant need to be free of me.
Your family. I was talking about your family there.
I knew you'd lie.
put this down on paper for these men to read.
And what's your version? The gospel truth? That I've been a dandy husband, and I'm going to be a wonderful father just as soon as I'm sane again? For God's sake, Mary, I said that I failed you because I did.
You didn't consider our marriage an exercise in futility. You thought it was good. In fact, you started to love it. And we were close, my friend. Close sometimes, like we were the same person. You don't believe a word of that statement.
I didn't write it for you.
Whatever happened to honest Jack Finelli? The one reporter who always told it straight.
Made a very serious mistake.
Yeah. Then left his wife to give birth to it alone.
Fortunately, you got the world's most supportive family.
Right. Mother's a great substitute husband.
Look, you're closer to her. I'm trying to help you the only way I know how.
Then you don't know much.
10 years, you're gonna thank me for this.
10 years from now, I'll be busy trying to explain this to our kid. Mommy, why did Daddy abandon us? Tell me one more time why it was the only way he knew how to help us. You do me a favor, Jack. You write another statement. One for the baby. Something clear and simple that'll help make him understand. 'Cause I'll never be able to.
Why are you protecting David?
Do you trust me? Yes or no?
I want it over now.
Are you threatening me? Don't mess with what you don't understand.
This week, someone gets shot, someone's found dead, and Zach's secret is revealed. Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
They count a pledge on your son isn't just a great way to clean wood. Pledge is also gentle on leather, safe on stainless. Mr. Spot, great for shining motorcycles. Wood, come on, it's Pledge. Car seats and dashboards. Hey there, cleans laminate furniture or whatever that was, even granite. Today, Pledge shines a whole lot more than just end tables.
For a quick dusting, try Pledge Wipes.
SC Johnson, a family company.
Okay, so which one tasted better?
Steve.
Yeah, the guy.
With Lisa, I only tasted peanut butter and chocolate.
Lisa had just eaten a peanut butter cup.
But with Steve, I tasted something more. It was peanut butter and Snickers.
You're right.
Yeah,
Steve had just eaten Snickers peanut butter squared.
Steve was delicious.
Yeah. I'd love another taste.
Oh, certainly.
Eat both squares, please.
If you like peanut butter and chocolate, you'll love peanut butter and Snickers. Try Snickers peanut butter squared.
We asked Bradford Anderson to name all the Spinelli nicknames he could remember. Go.
Stone Cold Mr. Serpacino-esque one, Maximista, Blonde one, Original Blonde one, Prince Pectoral, Big Daddy Stone Cold, the Goddess, the Divine one, Bad Blonde one, the Demented one, the Valkyrie, the Brusque Lady of Justice. I could be here for literally 3 days, probably.
See who Spinelli will nickname next on General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
How long does it take to develop a few x-rays? Seneca went up with the baby 15 minutes ago.
The plates have to dry.
Forever?
Always seems like forever when it's an emergency. Bucky, will you please sit down?
Sorry. I guess I won't do the baby much good that way. I'll just drive you up the wall, right?
It won't do your hangover much good either.
You know, I think it's actually getting better. Not thinking about it helps. You know, I seem to remember you having almost as much aquavit last night as I did. Now, how come you're in such good shape?
I sobered up real fast as soon as I got to Pat's room.
Well, how'd that go? Oh, no. I knew you were giving it back. I just didn't know how he'd react.
What did you think? He'd change his mind?
Well, I figured, you know, you'd talk. It wouldn't hurt.
We did talk for about 5 minutes until Delia joined us.
Oh, no.
Right out of the blue, without so much as even a knock on the door, just walked right in.
And threw a fit.
She tried. For starters, she accused me of trying to steal Patty away from her.
You? You mean he stood by and let her get away with that sort of...
Oh, relax. He didn't get away. She didn't do it because I stopped her. I don't know. I just sort of tore into her. I'm afraid I was terribly sarcastic.
Well, good for you.
I've told her off before, but never quite like I did last night. It must have been the aquavit.
What'd you say?
Oh. I got into this whole thing about the happy little home that she would have for Pat. Now, she'd work away all day feverishly in the kitchen to serve up a new problem to him every night.
It's good Pat was there. She might have slugged you.
As a matter of fact, I kind of wish he wasn't there. I mean, even though she had it coming and it did me good to get it off my mind, it just gave her another excuse to act like a martyr, which she did, cowering and hanging on to Pat as if he had to protect her from me as well.
How can he stand her?
He needs her. That's all I could think about after I left them last night.
Why the hell didn't he come running back to you? You know, that business about her coming up with a fresh problem every day, it's true. I mean, we were just kidding last night about him tying her shoes and washing her face and her hands, but that's just barely an exaggeration, because if he'd agreed to it, she'd damn well let him do it.
Absolutely.
You know, he comes home to her every night after he's been on his feet for 24 hours straight. He can't tell one patient from another, and he can't sleep. She won't let him.
Nope. Not until she's poured out every last little problem and has been comforted properly.
Faith, she'll wreck him. I mean it. Seriously.
Why do you think I fought so hard for him?
Well, you can't give up yet.
Tell me one thing that I can do that I haven't done already.
I don't know.
All right, then.
I rushed them through for you, Doctor.
Thank you.
Why don't you take a good look?
It's what I was afraid of.
Seneca's gonna have to know about this.
Thank you.
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with The Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet.
Join us.
Join us?
Join us, join us.
At the table.
Get ready for The Chew, a new talk show where everyone brings something to the table.
To make a creamy soup without the cream, use tofu.
For fresh ingredients, nothing beats local.
This local enough for you?
Treat yourself to something delicious.
If you love beef, try pastrami instead of bacon on your burger.
Make every recipe your very own.
Join The Chew, weekdays, coming Monday, September 26th, only on ABC.
I wanted to look great. Benadryl helped me lose 50 pounds. I lost 31 pounds.
I lost 40 pounds.
And I lost an incredible 37 pounds. Lose weight and look great with Benadryl.
A healthy space for baby starts before you're pregnant. My doctor recommended one-a-day women's prenatal, a complete multivitamin with folic acid plus DHA to support my baby's healthy brain and eye development before, during, and after my pregnancy. One-a-day women's prenatal.
Hi, Mom. How was school today? Good.
Thank you.
Phew. We make our cookies the way only Keebler Elves can, with a little something extra, so every bite can be uncommonly good.
She's been a friend, the mother of your children, a soulmate. Isn't it time to let that special someone know exactly how you feel? Give her the gift she always wanted. Give her a polio vaccine.
It's perfect.
Whatever cause you're passionate about, give it as a gift at changingthepresent.org.
Everyone had a motive.
Desperate people do terrible things.
Revenge.
It's not fair, Dad.
You're right. It's not.
Protection.
He has to be stopped.
But to take his life.
Justice.
I lost 8 years of my life because of him!
Who shot Victor?
The gun in the safe is gone. Do you know who did this?
One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Want more of your favorite ABC daytime shows?
Just tell me.
Log on to abc.com/daytime to check out The View, The Chew, One Life to Live, and General Hospital.
You're gonna have to trust me on this.
Watch videos or full episodes.
It's kind of exciting.
Get exclusive sneak peeks. Learn about the co-hosts. Go behind the scenes.
I accidentally threw away my other shoe.
Connect with other fans and get great tips you can use.
I always buy tools for the kitchen that have more than one use. I like it.
Find it all now at abc.com/daytime.
You should see me practice what they teach at the Lamaze classes. I lie on the floor and do this deep breathing. Mother counts for me. But I keep my own rhythm, too, because a sort of chant keeps running through my head. My baby needs a father. My baby needs a father. It's great. I do all my exercises, to it.
Lay some more guilt on me, Mary. Really feels terrific.
I'm not trying to make you feel guilty. I just want you to go through this baby's birth with me.
No.
Jack, it takes two people to conceive a baby. They both should be there when it's delivered.
How can I get it into your head? I didn't intend for you to conceive
But
my
that
child.
doesn't matter now. Seneca didn't mean for Jill to have his baby either, but she did. And he was there for her every second.
Jill had a baby.
Yeah. A boy, 2 months premature. He was born out at the beach house, and thank God Seneca was there for them. When I heard, I wanted you with us more than ever.
Jill has a son. Hard to picture.
Probably because she would never have dared to mention the word child when you were going with her.
I wonder.
Jack, please.
You're not going.
I have to. I'll be in touch soon, Father. So long. Thanks for telling me about Jill.
I'm sorry.
Believe me, I want to give all my energy to the baby. But right now, there's not much I can do.
Nothing but pray. I've said a few words to St. Jude for you. Frank said that you wanted that.
Thank you. And I'm glad that you don't resent this baby.
Oh, sweetheart, how could we?
Oh, Seneca.
Oh, hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Maeve.
I hope Edmund gets a clean bill of health real soon.
Thank you, John. So do I.
Take care of them both.
Bye, Johnny.
Bye.
Maeve.
Goodbye.
How is he?
I don't know. I'm waiting for a new set of x-rays. Faith didn't call?
Nope.
Anything?
I'm afraid so.
What is it?
I think it's hyaline membrane disease.
Thank God it is.
Seneca face. Already ordered the forced oxygen.
How bad is it?
Well, with hyaline membrane, you develop a coating of protein on the lungs, and the air exchange is reduced so that not enough oxygen gets into the blood. There's a carbon dioxide buildup, and the ultimate result is carbon dioxide poisoning.
Which is fatal. What's the cure?
Well, the forced oxygen helps. But the baby's own system has to overcome the condition. Basically, there's not that much that we can do.
So we just sit around and wait to see whether he lives or dies?
And hope that little body has the strength it needs.
In Landview, rules were meant to be broken, and its residents will stop at nothing to get their way. Catch all the Landview shenanigans on an all-new episode of One Life to Live, weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.